guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to make this video because everybody keeps asking me how I do my makeup and they want me to make a video, so I decided to finally do it. There's no good lighting and I hope you guys bear with me as I'm trying to purchase a ring light to give you guys better quality, but I'm a broke college student, just remember that. If you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so I'm gonna start by applying this primer. I don't know if it's gonna focus. I don't know how this camera works. Hopefully it did. But it's the Dr. Brandt Luminizer Primer, Pores No More, this thing. And I'm just gonna apply this all over my face. Okay, now I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade 120 Classic Ivory, and I'm going to apply this all over my face with my Beauty Blender. And if you see me looking at a weird place, I'm looking down at my mirror because I don't have a viewfinder on my camera, which is like kind of essential for makeup videos. But, you know, I'm not rich, so we gotta make do with what we have, so that's what we're gonna do. I accidentally poured out a lot of foundation, so we're just gonna go with it. Okay, and I'm just gonna take the rest onto my neck. I think we should do eyebrows because they're looking a little rough. I've been doing my eyebrows pretty weird lately. I usually use only Anastasia Brow Dip pomade, but lately I've been doing like something weird. I take the Ulta Beauty brow tint stuff in the color medium, and I just kind of go through them first to, I don't know, like give them a base and like darken them so that it's kind of easier to do my brows. So it just gives it a little tint, so I'm gonna do that. Now I'm going to take this Brow Power It Cosmetics pencil thing, and I'm going to fill in the rest of my brows. I don't really necessarily recommend this, but it came in my BoxyCharm and I've just been using it because it's like easier than using Dip Brow on days when I'm really lazy, which is every day. So I'm just gonna go in, spoolie what's in my eyebrows out, and then go in and fill them in. Okay, so I'm done with my brows, obviously. They're not twins, they're sisters, just in case you're wondering. But I just defined them a little bit with Dip Brow, and I applied more of the Ulta Beauty Brow Tint and Medium. So now I'm gonna start on the eyes. I'm just gonna apply some concealer to get a nice base. So I'm just gonna go in with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer right there. The shade is Fair Neutral. This is like one of the lightest shades, I'm pretty sure, and it oxidizes really bad, but the formula is like so good. So I mean, like, as long as you can get over that, and if you're applying it as a eyeshadow base, like, it's not that deep because, you know, you're not really going to be able to see the color in the end. But yeah, if you're going to use it for a concealer, I recommend going lighter because it's just going to get darker. But yeah, so now I'm going to go in with this on my eyelids. Make a line for, you know, just to clean up the brow a little bit. I don't do like the whole, you know, top, bottom, clean up with a brush. It's just like, that's just a lot of work. So now I'm just gonna go in with my Beauty Blender again and just blend this out. Now I'm just gonna go in with my Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia, and I'm gonna use the color Tempera, or yeah, that's how I would pronounce it. It's just like a bone white color, and I'm just gonna apply that all over my eyes to set the concealer and like give my eyes a nice base. I'm gonna move on to the ColourPop and Kathleen Light's Dream Street palette. It was like their collab. And this palette's freaking beautiful. Look at that. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna take, I always forget how this works. It's so weird because like the colors don't match up with like on the back. It's so weird. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even gonna try. Like, I'm just gonna point to the colors. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm sorry. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with this IT Cosmetics blending brush. It doesn't even have a number on it. It might have. It just might have worn off. But it's just like a regular blending brush. And I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It's like a light peachy shade. And I'm just gonna put that like all over. Like, just like blend it into my crease and everything like that. Alright, so now that that color's all blended out into my crease, I'm gonna take this like light brown shade, this one right here, that one, I don't know what it's called once again, and I'm just gonna use the same brush and just blend that a little lower in the crease, not too low, but just a little bit lower than the peachy color. Alright, so next I think I'm going to take this color right here. Again, I don't know what that is. I think, if I'm right, I think that's Potion. Yeah, I think that's Potion. And it's just like an orange, burnt orange kind of color. And I'm going to apply that with, I'm going to apply that with this BH Cosmetics 122 brush. It's just like a little bit smaller of a brush, and yeah, so I'm gonna go in with that. So I'm gonna go back in with that peachy shade that we were using before. I'm gonna take this shade right here again, and I'm just gonna blend it out and make it look a little bit more seamless. Now that I'm done with that, I think that I'm gonna use the Stila Magnificent Metals. This, I'm sure you've seen these if you watch YouTube. But this is in the color Kitten Karma. Yeah, I'm just gonna carve out my lid with this, and it's gonna be all shimmery and cute. So I'm gonna do that right now. Hopefully it turns out okay. Before that dries, I'm just going to go in with a little detail brush and just try to blend it out a little bit. Alright, that's a little bit dramatic, but like whatever. We're going to make it work, okay? And I'm going to go in and do the other eye off camera, and I'll be back. Okay, now that the eyes are pretty much done, they're not very even, but like, what can we do? You know? What I did was I just applied the Magnificent Metals, and then I just took a little bit more of this color, I think it's called Potion, and I just applied a little bit more on the outer just to make it look a little bit more dramatic and blend it more. So now I'm going to go in and conceal my face and conceal my under eyes as well. And for my face, I'm gonna go in with the Age Rewind concealer. I don't really like this. Everybody raves about it. I don't really like this, but I'm just using it because I'm almost out of my no filter concealer. I need to order a new one. So this is just what I have on hand. If you like this, like, no hate towards this product, it just doesn't work that well for me. Alright, so I'm going to put that on, but then I'm going to take Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color 15 Fair and just go right in the hollows of my eyes here where I have a little bit of additional darkness. And then I'm going to blend it in with my trusty beauty blender again. So now that everything's blended out, I'm going to set my under eyes right away with the Airspun powder in the color Naturally Neutral. And I'm going to put it on my beauty blender and set my under eyes. So I'm just going to blend out my creases really quick just to make sure that we don't end up with any. And I'm going to take the powder on a beauty blender and set my under eyes. I also set my laugh lines down here, and then I just put some on my nose, my forehead, and my chin, and a little bit under my cheekbones. So basically setting my whole face. And then I'm gonna take this Real Techniques little like setting brush with just a little bit of the Airspun on it and just set like where my bronzer is gonna go. And then I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild contour palette in Caramel Toffee, and I'm gonna take the brown color on this little crown brush, like contouring brush, and just, this is pretty, like, it's not the best, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's like, it's okay if you blend it out good enough. Otherwise it's gonna look really patchy. So now that that's done, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in Bikini Contest. It just looks like this. And I'm going to take my other crown brush that's like a tapered blending bronzer kind of brush. And I'm just going to take some of that and bronze exactly where I just contoured. I'm going to take this up around my forehead and my temples as well. Now that that's done, I'm gonna brush away the bake on my face, and I'm just gonna go in with that same setting brush that I used before and just brush it all away. Now I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild Color Icon blush, and the sticker's not on it, so I don't know what color it is. I think it's called like mauve or something like that. Yeah, I can't remember. But it's all broken, completely shattered. But it's really good, so I still use it. And I'm gonna take that on my Real Techniques multitask brush. It looks like that. And apply just a little bit of blush on my cheeks. So instead of doing highlight, I usually do that step last. I'm gonna do my mascara. I'm gonna apply the Lash Sensational mascara by Maybelline, and yeah, I'm just gonna go in and coat my lashes. Okay, before I apply bottom mascara, I'm gonna go in and put some color on my bottom lash line just to equal it out and make it look not as weird. So I'm just gonna go in with a Morphe M433 blending brush, and I'm just gonna take this color that I used earlier and put it under my lash line really quick. Okay, now I'm gonna take the light brown shade that I took in the crease earlier. Alright, now that that's blended in, I'm gonna take a little detail brush from e.l.f., just an eye crease brush, just really tiny, and I'm gonna take the color Potion, this one, that I took on my outer corner, and I'm just gonna lightly put that tighter to my lash line. Now that that's under there, I'm going to go back in with the light peachy shade that we've been using this whole time and blend that out just a little more so that we don't look like a crazy person. So now that we're done with the under eye shadow, I'm going to go back in with my mascara and I'm going to put mascara on my bottom lashes and then I'll be right back. I'm now going to highlight my face. I'm going to use the e.l.f. highlight in Moonlight Pearls, just like this, and this is a really good highlight. Everybody thinks it's bad, but you just have to scrape off the first layer, which is like super weird, but like it's cheap, so like I don't mind doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna take this on a Sephora 711 brush and highlight my face. Highlight down my nose and a little button right there, and on my cupid's bow. And then I'm gonna go in with my Laura Geller highlight in Gilded Honey just to warm it up a little bit because that highlight's a little grayish on me. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in with that now right over it just to blend it in. So there's that. I'm also gonna just I think I'm gonna take the e.l.f. highlight and I'm just gonna put a little bit on my finger and put it in my inner corner just for a little bit of highlight, not much, because I mean the look is already sparkly enough. I'm gonna take the same brush that we set our eyes with earlier, and I think I'm gonna go in with, I think this is Moony right there. I think that's Moony. I'm not positive, but I'm just going to take that on my brow bone really lightly. I'm going to go in with MAC Spice and just line my lips. Now I'm going to take Fenty Beauty's Gloss Bomb and Fenty Glow. Obviously it's the only color they have, but it's just like a universal shimmery colored lip gloss, and I'm just gonna apply that really quick. If you guys enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and leave a comment if you want. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.